because the way the fan moves in the oven and forces the air around, it like helps to have both trays right down the bottom so that they don't, like, you don't have one bit burning or one side getting hotter than the other, and it's easier to control. And so I put this one with fewer on it right down the bottom, and then I'll put this one on the top like this. And that will go in there, and then this one goes up the top. Now I'll put the timer on for about 25 minutes, but keep an eye on it, and we'll see what happens when they're done. Okay, they've been in for about 20 minutes now, but I've just had a look at them and they are looking like they're ready to come out. So, see how they're just starting to brown around the edges there? That's ready. So, put them out to cool on the tray for a bit, and those ones as well around the edges. So you see what I mean about spacing the oven trays. You get a much more even bake. I'll let that go. And the only thing left to do is let them cool a little bit, and then get the cooling racks ready and let them cool before you decorate them. So you want them to be really cool. These ones I'm going to be decorating soon. These are the magic mushrooms, so they're nice and cool. And so I will be posting another video later on as well to show you a little bit about the mixers and the different, like how to know that your mixer is going to cope with the load. Because I've learned through killing a few mixers, and yeah, so that's it. Actually, one thing I just remembered before I completely cut that video out. If you have any questions, I'm going to be airing this during, or putting this up to go through my Spotlight Hour. And so there'll be a few videos there. If you have any questions, then put them in the comments, and then I'll answer them through the comments. And that way, you don't have to worry if you miss, like, so because it's not live, you know, you don't have to worry, you won't miss it. And if you see it, or if you think of a question later on after you see it, then just go back in, and in the comments you can ask the question, and I'll answer the questions if I can. I mean, if I know the answer to them. And so yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll get cracking on making another video. Okay, this video I'm going to be showing you a little bit about the different types of mixers and why these ones really aren't that good for biscuit making or heavy biscuit doughs, etc. So if you see here, this is the Chef Extra Large. It's supposed to handle, you know, over 1 kilo of flour. Absolutely amazing thing. It's 1400 watts, and the problem with this one is it's got the very powerful motor, but the gears are little flimsy plastic things. So when it gets hooked on a hard, like, or stiff dough, the motor's just going to go shoom, and these little things, these are broken. The last mixer I had, which was a 2000 watt, that just like exploded. The gears just flew everywhere, and that's because the motor just pushed it. And it didn't take it, like the gears couldn't keep up with it. It's like putting wooden, those little thin wooden cartwheels on a car with a V8 engine and roaring up the road, the wheels are going to come off. They're just going to fly off. Whereas the KitchenAid, it's got a 650 watt motor, and it's got the steel casing and steel gears. So if it gets stuck in the dough, the motor's not too powerful to push it through and then bend or break the gears. The motor is going to slow down a bit, so you can, you know, say, oh yes, you'll have time to stop it, slow it down, and you know, sort of do something about it. But because these ones, the motor is so far, like powerful, you don't stand a chance. If it gets stuck and you hear it going like this, before you can even turn your head, the motor's going woof, and they're gone. So that's my little tip on buying a mixer.